Good morning from here in my garden in Salamina. We have a project, so I thought I'd catch it and share it with you. Um, Here's what we're doing. This is my husband, Vasili. Vasili, say hi. And this is the raised bed, and in it I have cabbage and broccoli. And the butterflies, the moths, will love to lay their eggs, and then the caterpillars will love to eat. So we're going to put in a hoop row cover. And I couldn't find the simplest thing like a metal clamp. I love living in Salamina, but the common everyday things are hard to find sometimes. So I made some in my jewelry studio out of copper. I had copper strips. So here Vasily is begrudgingly putting them in. He would rather have manufactured that are exact, and I kind of I kind of think that the copper is rather cool, and it's going to get a nice patina to it. And then we will put these PVC pipes across. I'll have 5 of them. Bacillus likes everything exactly, and they're not uniform. Well, they don't have to be uniform. I'm a good enough person on these kinds of things, and as if he's building a condominium or something. It has to be perfect. It has to be forever, blah, blah, and so forth and so on. But I got my way. So then I have to get tooling or netting, and also that I can't find here on Salamina. I will have to make a trip into Athens, maybe tomorrow. I have to beat the caterpillars. So this year, hopefully, we will eat the broccoli and the cabbages, not the moths. So that's what's going on. Vasily, don't fall. That's like a death trap in there. I should be helping him. Oh, and here I have some seedlings of stock and kale. The kale should go in there too, because moths love. It's another brassica. Other than that, the garden is doing great. Why don't we take a little tour around? Lettuce doing well there. Dill here. And I love my red salvia. I love them. They add such a pop of color to the garden. I have a lot of the pink salvia, and a friend of mine, Dorothy, absolutely loves them. I don't like them. I don't like their growth pattern, kind of this way and that way all over the place. But they grow very well. We're kind of redoing things because I had the big branch from the grandfather tree fall off in a storm the other day. It was like a 5 minute storm, but it did so much damage. I had some 20 gauge copper sheeting left over in the studio, so I just cut it up to make these metal clamps. My grouchy carpenter, but he's a good carpenter. I tell him what I want and he makes it, but a better version of what I describe. But we fight all the time because I need good enough, he needs perfect, which is great in furniture, but not when you're doing in the garden. It doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be good enough. Okay, Vasily finished the job, and we have the hoops in place. And tomorrow I am going to go into the city, into Athens, and get tulle. And I had to message my girlfriend who knows these things and speaks better Greek than I do. What do I ask for? It's very simple. Tulle. Tulle, tulle. And gave me the address. So I will go and get that tomorrow. But in the meantime, here's the results. Hello from the garden. Not your typical sunny day in Greece. It's been raining for 2 days, lightly raining, just the kind of rain we need. This is late for rains to begin, but I'm happy that it's been soft. So, with the ground very dry from all summer, you can get a lot of erosion. So I've been waiting for the sun to come up, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So I'm going to show you our hoop project now. You saw it in the beginning of this video, so now let's do a follow-up. Everything is growing beautifully. Cabbage and broccoli love the cold weather, and the hoop row cover is doing its job so far. So let's take a look. Here's the, we're very foggy, very foggy. So here is our project. And it's a little bit saggy from all the rain, but just look what we have. Oh my goodness. Everything is doing wonderful. So happy with the results. It's super. And I can water right through it. When I do any fertilizer, of course, I have to be a little more careful, but I still water through. I think we even have one cabbage over here who's starting to head up. Let's see, how are you doing? Oh yeah, oh yeah. We're getting a little head on there. Super. And this one. Don't see any broccolis on the broccoli plants yet. And we had a little repair I had to do here. I couldn't figure out, how did that get torn? And there's a couple more little places here. And the other day, quite by accident, I figured it out. Dingo is my hunter cat. He loves to hunt, and he's light and lithe and twisty and climbs and jumps. And I was on the inside of the master bedroom, and he was going crazy on the windows from the outside. There was a moth inside on the window, and he just was going crazy. I had to come out and get him and let the moth out so that he could either catch it or stop. Anyhow, that's when I figured out that's what happened to my tool, my tool. So there's the finish, and here's an update on the rest of the garden. Spinach growing nicely, arugula growing nicely. I love arugula. And lettuce, actually lettuce, I need to start giving it away to some of my neighbors. We have too much. We don't really like this one. It's a little bit more tough. We like the curly. Cacciaro is curly in Greek. So we like the cacciaro. It's more tender, but it also grows slower, which must be why it's more expensive if you buy it in the supermarket. So I hope you enjoyed seeing the follow-up to our project. It's really paying off. So, and I keep checking the leaves underneath because that's what happens. The moth will lay its eggs on the underside of the leaves, and then there's plenty for the little caterpillars to eat when they come out. So far, nothing. I do have some holes here and there in the leaves, but it's from grasshoppers, and they can eat all the leaves they like. I don't care. There's maybe one or two in there, so no problem. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the catch up, and come back and see me. Subscribe if you haven't. We have a lot of fun here, and you're very welcome. And connect. Please connect. That's my biggest purpose, my biggest scopo, target, is to connect. So, ciao for now.